Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Allysa. I film motivational content and lifestyle vlogs, so if you're into that kind of stuff, make sure you stick around and hit that subscribe button. So today's video, I'm actually going to be doing a weekend vlog. I'm going to be kind of showing you through my reset routine before Monday and then also having lots of life chats because I've kind of been in this weird headspace. It's kind of where you're not feeling super high, but you're also not feeling miserable. You're just kind of coasting through the day, and that's kind of where I'm at. I woke up today feeling just okay, and I let myself be because throughout the week I'm so used to sticking to my routine. It's nice to break away from that and just have some me time. And then I did change out of my pajamas and put on this workout set and did a little bit of light makeup just to kind of make myself feel a little bit better. But yeah, I've just been thinking a lot lately about post-college life, about career, you know, kind of like just in a super reflective mood. So I definitely want to talk more about this later on in the video. I'm probably going to touch on other topics as well. So I'm just forewarning you guys that this is going to be a very chatty vlog. So if you're into deep talks and real life chats, this is the video for you. If you don't like that stuff and you could care less about what I have to say, then maybe click on some of the other content I have that's more out and about. But anyway, I made a list of things that I want to get done. So I'm also going to be showing you kind of my reset routine like I mentioned. I have a list of to-dos that I want to tackle, so I definitely want to get some laundry done. I want to declutter my laptop because I need to clear up space and transfer things to my external hard drive. So there's lots to do. I'm going to just take you guys along with me, and yeah, let's jump right into this. So the clothes are now in the washer. They should be done in about 20 minutes. I also grabbed the mail on my way up, and now I'm going to clean the kitchen, just do a little bit of a tidy. It's not that dirty. To be honest, there's just this pan over here, and then I just have a few dishes in the sink, and then this was from this morning. Do a little cleaning montage in 3, 2, 1. oven right now. I'm just gonna wait for it to finish cooking, and then I'm gonna make myself a quick smoothie. I thought that while my food is cooking, I would take this time to kind of talk to you guys about a little bit how I'm feeling mentally, just some things that have been weighing on my mind. Like I said, this is a chatty vlog, so if you don't like these conversations or you find this stuff kind of boring, just go ahead and skip over this part. I'll try to put a timestamp of where I stopped talking. But anyway, a few days ago, I was in bed and I was getting ready for work, and I was reflecting on how it's funny that when we're younger, we are constantly looking for the next thing. So for example, you know, in high school, we're usually looking at college applications, and I understand that that's not everyone's path. Everyone has a different road and a different journey, so I am kind of generalizing here, but to some degree, everyone is always looking for the next thing and trying to get ahead, or maybe some people don't. Maybe some people are just really good at staying present and being satisfied with where they're at, which if you're one of those people, what's your secret? Because I really want to know how to become better at being able to, number one, not overthink everything, and also just be present in the moment, because it's just really hard for me to be happy with where I'm at. And I don't mean that in like a deep philosophical way. Like, I do have happiness. There are a lot of happy things in my life right now, which I'm so grateful for. But I think in terms of my career and just kind of the trajectory of where I want my life to be, I feel like I tend to have a more anxiety filled and worrisome perspective on what's going to happen. And it sounds really pessimistic, but I know I'm not alone in those thoughts. And as much as I try to be positive and I try to, you know, read all the self-help and read those positive affirmations, there is a part of me deep down that I feel like is just so ingrained to feel like pressured to, I don't know, be successful. And when I say successful, I don't even mean like having a lot of money or things like that. It's just like the idea of what I grew up with, and this idea that you have to have like a stable career. And while I was thinking about this topic as well, I was also thinking in my head, since I started doing YouTube and since I've had a more, I guess you could say, corporate job, like your standard 9 to 5 p.m. job, I was thinking, how do I see myself doing this type of job forever? Like, do I see myself working in an office and just plugging away behind a computer and staying in my desk? Like, is that the type of life for me right now? And it's still too early to tell, because it's only been less than a month since I've worked at this legal assistant job, and I've really enjoyed it. It's been really tough, not gonna lie, transitioning and learning all of the steps. It's my first time ever having a hands-on legal job, so there are a lot of things that I'm still learning and making mistakes and learning from that. But it's also made me think a lot about if that is what's gonna ultimately make me happy at the end of the day, or if I'm meant to do something a little bit more free-flowing, a little bit more less structured, I guess is the word. And that may not be YouTube, it could be something else. Sometimes people ask me if I have ever considered doing YouTube full-time, and I think I would say at this point in my life, no, because I, first of all, don't make money off YouTube, but that's not why I started. I didn't start my YouTube channel because I wanted to monetize it, to be honest. I think some people do that, which I can see their point because it is a very lucrative market. But for me, at least, I've always just been really creative, and I genuinely enjoy editing. I genuinely enjoy making content. I like making the aesthetic B-roll. I like being able to talk to the camera and sharing my thoughts. It's just always been something that I've always loved to do. Like, my parents, even when I was younger, I would like talk to myself and pretend I had an audience in front of me and like share my favorite stuffed animal. Yeah, it sounds really silly, but it's just something that has always been such a huge passion of mine. Content creating, anything that's creative, I've always really enjoyed. So a part of me feels at times if I have what it takes to be in a corporate job, like a legal field, I wonder if it will make me a bit more cynical and if I will lose kind of my creativity while pursuing that. And again, it's too soon to tell. It's way too early to make such big life decisions, but I think it's really normal as a 20-something-year-old to feel lost, to feel a little bit unsure what you're doing with your life, and to kind of compare yourself to people who are older and ask, like, how did you know what you wanted to do for the rest of your life? Like, how did you know this is what you wanted to do? And I think another scary thought that I was also thinking about is how, what do you do when you've achieved everything? What do you do when you have everything that you've always wanted? Personally, I think this idea and the threshold of wanting more just always gets higher and higher every time you achieve. For example, you could have a dream of having a certain car, and then you buy that car, and then you're on to the next thing, and now the car that you once dreamed about and the car that was unattainable to you at a certain point is now just an everyday thing, and you kind of get immune to the novelty of having it. And I think that's the same for a lot of people. When we reach a certain point, we kind of grow complacent, or we look for what's next, and then when we achieve that, we go on to the next thing, and it's just kind of this cycle. So that's been kind of just weighing on my mind, and I think this weekend especially, I really wanted to clear my head and get in a much better headspace, because I'm just kind of going through my emotions. Like I said, I'm not depressed, I'm not sad or anything like that. I'm just in a very reflective mood, and whenever I'm like this, something that helps me is getting into a routine and resetting and cleaning and organizing. It's just something that helps me process my thoughts, and I think also picking up the camera allows me to vent about these things. So yeah, that's just kind of been what's on my mind lately. I think it's easy to get caught up in the everyday motions of your routine, and then to look back and think, wow, like, am I even enjoying what I'm doing? Like, am I even enjoying my life right now? And it doesn't have to be that serious. I know life isn't supposed to be it's not meant to be planned, and you don't have to create this 5-year plan for yourself, but it's interesting every now and then when you stop and reflect. I'm gonna make myself a smoothie now. I will catch you guys probably a little later. Gonna take a little break from the camera and cleaning and just enjoy myself a nice lunch break. So let's do a little taste test of the pizza. For being semi store-bought, it's not bad. It's really good, actually.